Now recording. All right.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lorna Atkinson. I'm a pharmacist by day and a Blessed Gold Ambassador 24/7. Prepare to be sick of me because I'm going to be talking about Plexus 24/7. All right. Today you're here to hear about what's all this hype about Plexus RESET. I'm going to tell you my experience with it. And let's go. So Plexus RESET is the 3-day nutritionally supported fast that was just released a couple of months ago. I did it right after we came back from convention, like a couple weeks after we came back from convention. And so we had been having a good time at convention, had a little food and libations. So we all needed a reset. Whoo, that pre-picture, boy, I tell you. Okay, so I will say that the products, it was really simple because it tells you day by day what you need to take. And I really like that because I didn't have to think about what I was going to eat for the day. And the other people in my house, I don't worry about them anyway because they hardly eat. So I had the products. I will say that it was easy to follow. I really thought I wasn't sure how I was going to feel, but most people said they weren't hungry. And so I was not hungry the first day. I was surprised at how everything tasted because there were some people who complained about the taste of some things. I will say the Restore is probably my favorite product. I'll get into that a little bit later. So day one was kind of like, let's see how this is going to go. And it went pretty good. Day two was the test day because you get to that point where you kind of like, I want to choose something and you kind of realize how much mindless eating that you do. Because I was fixing my son a pizza and I usually eat the little cheese on the side that falls off on the little, and I was like, oh, I can't eat that. That's not on my reset. Going in the pantry to get something else and there's some cookies in there, you think, I'll just get a cookie. I couldn't do that. And I really didn't want to either. So it was kind of I was looking for something to chew. Day three, I was kind of getting sad because I didn't want it to end. But each day I felt more energy. I got up early to walk, which I hadn't been doing. And as you can see, day 4, I had lost 6 pounds and a couple of inches from my waist. Like I said, the Restore was my favorite product. I was kind of scared to drink it because I had heard some horror stories from one person who loves everything Plexus, Rhea. Everything tasted good to her, so she was kind of like, I just take it as a shot because it's not my favorite. And I was like, oh, if Rhea doesn't like it, then I might not like it. But it ended up being my favorite product in the whole thing. Warmed it up, tossed. I didn't even have any lemon, just warmed it up and drank it. And it was just, I like tea too, so it was really easy to do. And I think I felt better. Like I said, we had been in convention and walking a lot, and my knees had been bothering me. My knees felt a lot better. I felt more energized, and the bonus, lost a few pounds. So, okay, Rhea, let's see what happened with you and your reset.
Thank you, Lorna. Thank you. And yes, Lorna is correct, y'all. When I first drank that Restore, I drank it room temperature. I didn't listen. They said, drink it warm, drink it like a tea, put lemon in it. I didn't listen. And I did a whole big 12 fluid ounces of water at room temperature, mix up the Restore. And I was like, I didn't like it. I did not like it, but I made myself drink it. The next day, day 2, I heated up. I paid attention to all the tips in this booklet that comes with the reset. And then I was like, oh, okay, now I like this. And it helped me sleep too, but we'll get to that. So my name is Rhea, as Lorna said. I am a very, very thankful, grateful, blessed, all of those things, Diamond Ambassador with Plexus. I'm also a Pilates instructor and a certified health coach. And I just love and adore what Plexus has done for my family, for our health, especially. It's just been phenomenal. And so when Plexus rolled out this 3-day reset, I was super excited, y'all, because I have done different challenges. I'm that person. I love doing different health challenges. As a health coach, I like to know what's out there. I like to know what my clients are doing. And I just like to do things with friends. So if a friend calls me up like, Rhea, we're doing, this 4-week vegan challenge, or we're doing this 1 month, whole 30, or we're doing, keto or something like that. I'm like, let's try it. Let's try it. And if my body doesn't feel right, I don't finish these challenges, y'all, because it's really important for me to be able, or I should say, sometimes I'll finish them, depends on how long they are, right? So if it's like a week long, I'll finish it. But a lot of times during doing these challenges, other challenges I've done, my body feels deprived and I just feel tired and I'm moody. Like when I tried to do keto for a couple months with my neighbor, and I did it. And then by the end of, well, actually for 1 month, I said, I'm gonna give it 30 days. And I gave it 30 days, y'all. But during that time, I was tired. I wasn't able to get my workouts in. I was snapping at my kids. My body just really, it felt deprived. I had no energy. But I was excited when Plexus rolled this 3-day reset out, because I know that Plexus does things the right way, especially when it comes to their ingredients, right? And I was excited because this is a nutritionally based fast. It's a 3-day fast that's nutritionally based. So your body is not going to be deprived. You are getting the things that your body needs. And because it's this science-based, it's nutritionally based fast, it is doing the things that your body needs to lose weight also. But not only are you losing weight, and that's kind of like the lanyard, that's the extra benefit, added bonus. But the main thing that your body is doing is resetting your metabolism. It's detoxing your kidneys. It's detoxing your liver. It's really, really jump starting your health journey. And so what I want you to remember is, yes, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight. You're going to see in these 3-day results, these before and afters, and we always take our after on day 4, because we take it the next day after we completely finish the entire 3 days, right? And so you'll see the weight loss, but I want you to also keep in mind, you are going to feel a lot different. You're not only going to look different. Your clothes are not only going to fit differently, but you are going to feel differently. I felt clarity. I was just clearer. There was less brain fog. I slept so good, y'all, in these 3 days. Any other challenge I've done, I don't sleep well because my stomach's growling the entire time. Okay. I slept so well. I slept like a baby. I mean, it was just phenomenal how quickly I would fall asleep and how refreshed I would wake up. And then when I woke up, I was not hungry. I was not starving. These other things, like anytime I do anything else like this, I would wake up literally starving. My stomach is just growling loudly. You won't experience that with Plexus because of the Restore that you drink the night before. And Lorna's going to get more into the Restore drink. But that's the really important part about this, y'all. You need to take all of the products so that your body you're doing what the 3-day reset is meant to do, right? And so that you won't be deprived and you won't feel starving, you won't feel hungry. So these are some more results. These are my results right here, July 5th through July 8th. So this is my day 1. Took my picture day 1, y'all. I had way too much fun in June. Way too much fun in June. This was a lot of bloating, a lot of inflammation right here. And 4th of July, I just indulged way too much July 4th. And then we went on a couple trips. And like Lorna said, we had the Plexus convention. We had a lot of fun with that. And so these are my day 1s, and these are my my day 4s. And I lost 8 pounds and 2 inches on Plexus Reset. And so I'm still feeling good. I'm still at my day 4, weight and inches lost. So you're not going to wake up on day 5 and find you've gained it all back. Now, listen, if you wake up on day 4 and you go to Taco Bell, Popeyes, McDonald's for all your meals, and you go buck wild and you're drinking cocktails with every meal, yes, you're going to gain it back. You're going to gain it back, but you're not going to do that, right? Because you're starting your health journey. So, you're not going to deprive yourself, but you do want to stay on this really good health journey after your day 4. So I always tell people, stay away from the F words, right? Fried foods, fast foods, frozen foods. And by frozen foods, I mean those meals that are prepackaged and frozen, right? Stay away from those. And stay away from fried foods, y'all. Oils, especially vegetable oil, will keep you in a state of inflammation. It will just it is, y'all, do whatever you can to stay away from oil, from vegetable oil and canola oil. Those will, and peanut oil, those will just, those will keep you in a state of inflammation. One serving of French fries, okay, fried potatoes, right? One serving of French fries will keep you in, your body will be inflamed for the next 4 days. And you will not be able to fight that inflammation. You will not be able to keep your after results, your day 4 results, if you are pouring inflammatory foods into your body. And so think about fast foods. And listen, if it's like a salada, you know, or even a Chipotle, something like that, where you can get some actual, you know, non-fried foods and some colorful foods, then yes, some, you know, we're not all always able to eat these home cooked meals. But what you want to make sure you're doing is staying away from those really fatty, fried, sugar laden fast foods. Okay. And then you will be able to keep these results. And movement, you need to have movement, some type of movement, y'all. You don't have to be running a marathon, but walk around the block every day, right? Do something to get that your some movement in. So that's just some tips as we talk about this. I don't want to keep y'all long, so I'm going to quickly go through the products. These are, like I said, some of our before and after pictures, but I want to go through the products and what actually the 3-day, the reset is. Okay. So you see on here everything that comes in the box, and hopefully y'all can see my screen. If you can't see my screen, do your little arrows that you can see my screen, because I want to keep the share screen up, but I also want to show y'all what the 3-day reset is. Okay. So it literally comes in the mail like this. And this is, I don't know, I'm a packaging person, right? I'm an aesthetic person. It's all about the packaging and all about the presentation to me. So this is literally how it comes in the mail. Okay. So this is, what do you call it? This is, oh, where's my thing? Oh, here it is. Okay. So it has like the, what do you call it? The shipping on it, right? It literally comes just like this. Open it up, 3-day reset, and you have your 3 days right here, y'all. Boxes 1, 2, and 3. I love this. And so it's super easy, super simple. Okay, so now I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I want to open these boxes, and then I'll go back to the screen in a second. Super duper simple. Okay, pull out day 1. All of your products are in here. On the back of your box, it has what to take when. It has morning, early morning, lunch, mid-afternoon, dinner, evening, all of it's on there. And then you just open it up and your products are right in here. And this is actually the box. I'm doing it again on Tuesday. So I did it in July. I'm going to do it in August because I just came back from my 40, well, not came, we didn't go anywhere. We just did a little staycation, but I just turned 45. So, you know, I had some fun on my 45th birthday weekend, right? So I'm like, okay, let me do this reset because I had a lot of fun. So the first thing, y'all, you want to do, it tells you your hydrate. So you just, like I said, open this box, you find your hydrate. Where's my hydrate packet? Right here. So you're going to put this in a water bottle and just shake it up. You're going to drink this first thing in the morning. And I love that we're drinking the hydrate first thing in the morning because I love the hydrate. I have my kids drink it, my husband drink it, myself drink it, especially being in Texas in the summertime. But I never really drank it the first thing in the morning. And I've gotten into this habit of doing it now since doing the 3-day reset. 1, it helps you feel full. 2, you're getting that hydration. It has electrolytes. Okay. And all of the information is in your booklet too, y'all. But hydrate has no sugars in it. And you get those other like so-called, you know, hydrating drinks like your Gatorades and your Powerades. They're packed with sugar, and they're really not giving you the good electrolytes that you need, the clean hydration that you need. And hydrate will do that. And so the next thing you're going to do is your lean shake. Again, it's right in here. So the lean shake, y'all, there's 21 grams of lean protein in here. Okay. And it's chocolate. It's delicious. You can put it in with milk. I put it in with almond milk. That's even better because it's less sugar. And you just shake it up and you drink that. This is your breakfast. I will say this, y'all, do not start late on this. Okay. You want, as soon as you wake up, have your hydrate. And then after your hydrate, have your breakfast. So you don't want to go throughout your day and all of a sudden it's 10 a.m. and you've had nothing because you were going to be so hungry. Okay. You're going to be hungry at 10 a.m., especially if you're on day 2 or day 3. So get right into it as soon as you wake up. And then mid-afternoon, you're going to have your slim hunger control. Okay. So the hunger control, y'all, you put this in a water bottle, super simple. You shake it up, do it room temperature. If it's cold, it clumps up. So you want to do it room temperature. Y'all, this Hunger Control Slim it's a prebiotic, it's an anti-inflammatory, but it also has such a good amount of fiber in it that you're naturally going to feel full. It's going to just, like I said, naturally help you feel full, and it's not going to like chemically suppress your appetite with really bad ingredients. It's giving your body more fiber and you're feeling full. And that's just the best way to do it. Okay. That's the Hunger Control. You have that mid-afternoon. All right. And then for lunch, you're going to have your collagen bone broth. And y'all, this has 20 grams of collagen in it. Easily absorbed, right? Quickly absorbed grass-fed bovine collagen. This is the bone broth. Before I started Plexus, I used to buy my bone broth at this local family market here in Katy, Texas. And it's where I get my meats and everything from them. And I literally would like go to their land, their farm, and get it. And they sold these jars of bone broth. Y'all, it looks so gross. I should go buy one just to have it and show y'all. I mean, you could just see that it looked like collagen, just things like floating in that broth. It was gross. It was really gross. This is not. I love this. Okay. So Plexus collagen is phenomenal. Also, you can season this a little bit, y'all. This is going to be your lunch. You can season it a little bit. I would stay away from salty seasonings, right? You definitely don't want to put any sugar in it. But I would also stay away from the salt. So I would put pepper and hot sauce in there. I would douse this thing with hot sauce, I'm not gonna lie. And I really loved how the collagen bone broth. That's your lunch. And then mid-afternoon, you are going to have your smart snack. This is some more protein, y'all. It has matcha in it. Very excited about that. It also has tapioca fiber in it. So that's your smart snack. That's the mid-afternoon. And I love this. I would eat this outside of the 3-day reset. I really like this. It also, by then, y'all, to be honest, by mid-afternoon, you're really ready to chew something. You've been drinking and spooning and slurping stuff, and you were ready to chew something, and it's right on time. Okay. And then for dinner, you're going to do your collagen soup. It's tomato herb. I like this. I really don't even have to season this one. I could eat it just like this, just plain, but sometimes I would put a little pepper in it just because I'm trying to spice up my day, right? Because I am on this 3-day reset, this nutritional fast. So that's the dinner. Again, it's hydrolyzed bovine collagen with the tomato soup, the collagen soup. And so what you want to do in the evening, you want to have your Restore. And this is super important, y'all. The Restore is super important. I am going to let our favorite pharmacist take over and talk about why the Restore is so important. So I'm going to mute myself and let Lorna unmute herself.
All righty, y'all. The Restore, like I said, is my favorite. You mix it with water. I warm my water up first, and then I put it in there and stirred it up, and then I drink it hot. Some people put lemon in it, but I just drank it straight. And I feel like it is probably the most important part of the reset because it does so much for your body. It's made up of 3 proprietary blends. We have appetite control, digestive support, and a cellular defense. And each one of these are composed of ingredients that most of them have antioxidant properties, appetite suppressant properties, and a lot of stuff I'm going to go into. So I'm just going to mention a few of them just so you can hear about them. The hibiscus flower, it gives it its color. It's purple, which I'm glad it's purple because everything at Plexus is pink. I'm glad to have some purple. And hibiscus is also an antioxidant, which helps clear out those free radicals that are attacking our bodies, because we're exposed to so many toxins in our environment, and also just from our lifestyle, the things that we eat. And so it helps our body fight off those free radicals. The yeast hydrolysate, it helps with appetite control, and also the way it does that, it hinders the the hunger hormone, so that your body thinks that your mind thinks that you're satisfied, so you don't want to eat. And I think that carries throughout the day, along with the Hunger Control Slim, which has extra fiber that makes you feel full. So both of those combined is why you're not hungry throughout the day. We know ginger aids in digestion because, it's the African-American medicinal arsenal. Ginger ale, everybody in the Black household knows about ginger ale in the stomach, even though most ginger ales don't have any ginger in them. I just want to let y'all know that, but that's okay. You can still get your ginger ale. But and not only does ginger aid in digestion, which this is very important with Reset, is because it improves our GI motility, which reduces gas buildup and bloating. So that's why we get rid of some of those inches around our waist and get rid of that bloat. Let's see what else. So the spinach leaf supports it helps our liver and kidneys filter out the toxins that are in our body. And then let me make sure I pronounce it. I had to write out how to pronounce it. The spirulina is an antioxidant, and it also supports immune health. And this is off the record because we don't treat any conditions with Plexus, but I will say that when we went to convention, several people ended up with COVID and had started the reset. And as they were doing the reset, they started feeling better. I just want to say that it does help boost your immune system as well. Not saying it cured them, but it helped their body fight it. So all these proprietary blends work together because let me read. I'm just going to read what Plexus says. To support your body's natural defense against environments, toxins, and stressors, supports gut health, good digestive function, liver function, and help the stress response, assist in healthy aging, weight management efforts, and appetite control, and provides powerful antioxidants to help optimize the body's process through natural energy and repair mechanisms. And that's why I love Restore. Back to you, Rhea.
Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate you. And yes, I'm so glad you mentioned, well, first of all, I just love all your knowledge. So thank you. And I'm so glad that you mentioned the immune part of it, the immune strengthening part of it, because y'all, before, anytime that I've done these types of challenges that are supposed to be, a healthy way to restart or healthy way to detox, I would always feel sick. And sometimes I would even get sick, and like, I noticed my sinuses would start acting up again, and Plexus helped me get rid of all my sinusitis, my chronic sinusitis. I haven't had to, be on any sinus medications since starting Plexus. But I noticed when I would do these other things, I would start to feel sick, and I didn't feel like that on the 3-day reset, not at all. And exactly what Lorna is saying, actually a very close friend of mine got COVID when she was doing the reset, and she jumped, snapped back from COVID very quickly. So thank you for sharing that, Lorna. That's an important piece of it. And y'all, I mentioned other things that Plexus has helped us with, because a big part of, what Plexus does is gut health, right? These plant-based supplements really focus on gut health, anti-inflammation, and your blood sugars. And those are the 3 things that will dictate your health. They'll completely dictate your health. And if you know anything about inflammation, you know that all chronic diseases are connected to inflammation. And so Plexus products, these supplements, are really focused on that. They're focused on repairing your gut, because your gut is your second brain. And a lot of physicians, especially any doctors who are into integrative medicine and nutritional medicine, they will actually call the brain the second gut, because your gut controls everything, y'all. And so we just have our guts jacked up. I know, being from Louisiana, y'all, I mean, we just, our diet is good. Lord is good, but our diet. And so, but just in general, medications that we're on, pollution, stress, the foods we eat, especially the processed foods and the sugar. It's just nearly impossible to get away from sugar in your diet, because it's in everything. It's in everything. Unless you're plant-based, and eating from your backyard, what you're growing in your backyard, it's super hard to really get away from those processed foods and sugary foods. And I'm saying this because all of those things contribute to your gut health, contribute to a leaky gut. And literally that's what it means. Your gut is leaking. So your gut's supposed to be like a brick wall, right? And for all the reasons that I mentioned, your gut turns into a picket fence, and you have all of these toxins going into your bloodstream, and it's connected with so many things. I mentioned my sinusitis. For my daughter, it was her migraines, it was her eczema, it was her asthma. For something else for myself, it was food sensitivities that I didn't have before. And all of a sudden I can't eat certain things. That was because my gut was leaking. I had bad gut health. And our household is not experiencing any of that since repairing our gut. And so that's an important part of Plexus. It's why I started Plexus, when my family has started Plexus, and we have not looked back. My husband, myself, my 3 daughters were all on Plexus. And one of the awesome things about starting the reset, if you start the reset in July, today's the last day, you can also get started on a welcome pack. And you can pick from which welcome pack, y'all. It can be the gut health. And I just mentioned why, gut health is important. Or you can get the weight loss supplements, or you can get the skincare welcome pack. And so those welcome packs are usually $109. Y'all, if you purchase the reset, you will get those welcome packs for $40 instead of $109. So that's this month. When you purchase the reset and you add that welcome pack, it'll be only $40 more. And we have promo codes to make sure that you get that. So you need to make sure whomever invited you to tonight's call, you get with them right after this call, because we are at the last day of the month in these sales. So you want to get started on your reset and your welcome pack tonight. Now, if you want to just do the reset, you can do that also, y'all. But for $40 more, I mean, you really need to get that welcome pack. Because Plexus has never done this before. They've never offered this welcome pack for $40. And that is going to help you continue your results. That's the important part. So you have to think about also day 4 and beyond, right? And so that's what the welcome packs are going to do for you. So again, reach out to the person who invited you and say, hey, I want to get started. Let's get started tonight so that you can take advantage of the sales and the promo codes we have for you. But I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, I also want to give another tip, right? When you do the reset, you can do a hard reset or you can do a soft reset. Okay. Hard is like you eat nothing else. But you can also do a soft reset, which I did. When I lost those 8 pounds and 2 inches, I was doing a soft reset, meaning I was eating those approved snacks. And if you start to feel a hunger headache, eat those approved snacks. What it is, it's raw almonds, and it's a certain amount. I think it's like 8 raw almonds, or you can do like a half an apple, a half a pear. You can do cucumbers. I believe a quarter cup of cucumbers, carrots, or celery. So I was doing those approved snacks throughout the day, y'all, or each day. I will say day 2 for me was the most difficult. But once I got past day 2, day 3 was like, I'm here. I made it to day 3. So I was definitely finishing it. And by day 4, I woke up and I was not ravenous, right? Like I didn't wake up on day 4, like trying to eat a sausage biscuit, right? And I'm just like so hungry. Like I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna do my lean shake for breakfast. Cause I usually do our lean shakes for breakfast anyway. And I was just making sure I wasn't grabbing any kind of inflammatory foods, any high sugary foods, any processed foods, because I wanted to stay feeling as well as I did. So with that, y'all, I just want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Again, please reach out to the person who invited you so we can help get you started on these July sales. And if anyone has any questions, we will open it up before we say goodbye. We'll open it up for any questions, or if you want to put in the chat, it's totally up to you. Or you can unmute yourself if you have any questions. All right, I guess we covered a lot of things, right, Lorna? Yes, we covered a lot. I love the preservation hall background on one of the squares. So anywho, y'all. Okay, so I think is that preservation hall. It looks like, yep. Okay, I thought so. I noticed that sign. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for joining us tonight. Lorna, thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you for allowing me to try to.
You did. And everyone have a great Sunday. Make sure to reach out tonight for those sales and those specials, okay? And can't wait to see y'all results for reset. Bye, y'all. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.